This is ice, and what you see out there is flowing ice on the Detroit River because it's been so cold. And here I'm at the municipal marina, and here where it's sheltered, the ice is just piling up. But you can see out in the river, I hope you can see, that's ice flowing down, not water.
B2 High Intermediate, driving around the streets in a golf cart. I'm going to make a video. It might be hard to hear me because there's going to be wind, but these are the streets of the small town or city where my dad lives. A couple of things you're going to notice. First, I'm going to mention cars everywhere, and there's a reason for that. But let's talk about the good stuff first. You can see that there's lots of grass, and it's green, and it's really pretty, and lots of trees. It's quiet and peaceful. All those things are nice. But you notice there's nobody walking. The weather's wonderful. On a street to my right, people are walking for exercise, but nobody is walking for transportation. Nobody's walking to and from the store. Nobody's walking to and from church, even though it's Sunday morning. Nobody's walking to and from the doctor's office or a business office or anything. No. Everybody takes their cars. And you notice the cars in the driveways are parked here because friends have come to see their friends. And nobody walks unless it's 10 meters or 20 meters. Anything more than that, people drive. People drive everywhere because of the way this is designed. So this is something I like to point out, that even though it looks attractive on the surface, the trees and the plants and all this, it's a terribly badly designed community. And most suburban communities in the United States built after about World War II, after about 1945, are built this way. It was because of a change in government regulations and banking regulations, and also because by then most families had one car at least. Because of this terrible design, almost every family has one car for each adult. Every adult needs a car, because if you don't have a car, you can't get anywhere. The distances are so great. Everything is spread out. You notice, have you seen a single store? No, there are no stores. Church, school, gymnasium, movie theater, coffee shop, nothing. You have to go 3 kilometers before you find any of those things. And even then, you cannot find most of those things. 3 kilometers just to get outside of this community. If you want to get to the nearest movie theater, now there's one about 15 kilometers away. Until a few years ago, the nearest movie theater was 30 kilometers away. We're not in the countryside. This is built up, it's entirely residential, but everything is incredibly spread out. Even though I am talking and making a video, I'm going to be smart enough to stop at the stop sign. I'll stop making this video in a couple of minutes, but I still want to complain a little bit more. Now you notice these are beautiful plants, but none of these plants are local to this area. They're all outside plants or exotic plants. Even the grass is not local to this area. That means all of these things require lots of care. The grass requires irrigation about 8 months out of the year. These other plants require often irrigation, special fertilizer, pesticides, insecticides, many other things, because they're not well adapted to the climate and the conditions here. So it looks nice, but it means that there's poison everywhere. Right here, you can see this little sign, that little white piece of paper. Those are common all over. They spray the lawns with chemicals to kill some of the insects. And when they do this, the lawn is poisonous for several days. It's not safe, for example, for dogs or cats to play on the grass, nor children or people. So they put those signs there, and it will say, do not let any animal or child play on this grass for 2 days. That's one reason why I really dislike this community. In order to make it look this pretty, they have to use all types of very harmful chemicals that make these beautiful lawns unusable. You can look at them, but people don't like to walk on them. They never want to sit on them or play on them. And it could have been different. They could have used different plants that are from this area. There's many beautiful plants here. They could have used those. They could have designed the city in a different way so that people could, of course, use cars and also golf carts, but also walk and bike. There's no law against walking or biking, but because of the distances, it's a completely impractical way to get around. And I'm going now to use my garage door opener. And you can see, I'm opening the garage door. Isn't that exciting? That's one of the most exciting things I'm going to do today. Anyway, I'm now going to do what I shouldn't do, which is park the car in the garage, or the golf cart in the garage, while making a video. And I'm not going to hit anything. I'm not going to have an accident. Let's change the focus. There we go. So now I'm home after my grocery shopping in a golf cart. Hi everybody. This is going to be a low intermediate or high intermediate video about my plans for today. My name is William and I'm an English language teacher. I'm here in Florida in the United States, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for today. It won't be an especially exciting video. It probably won't be exciting at all. But here you can see the backyard behind the house, between the house where I'm staying and the other houses. And as you can see, it's very quiet here. It's green. This is Florida, way down in the southeastern part of the United States. Up north, it's much colder. It's below 0 Celsius. It's snowy, but that's not the way it is here. And I've gotten up at a regular time, probably 7 o'clock, and my plans for today are first to make and complete this video for you, language learners around the world. And after that, I'm going to take a shower, and then I'm going to get in a golf cart and go to the grocery store. The grocery store is too far away to walk. It's 45 minutes by walking. That's too far. And I don't have a car here, so I'm using a golf cart, which is legal in this city. It's not legal in most places. I'm going to drive the golf cart to the grocery store and get my weekly supply of groceries. I'll come back. What else? I'm going to write some things, some English language learning materials and some translations using Google Translate. I'll watch the news again. I'm watching it already this morning. I'll go for a 90-minute walk on some abandoned golf courses nearby. And I'm trying to turn up because I want to show you a squirrel. I'm interrupting my discussion of plans to see if I can show you a squirrel over my shoulder. Probably you won't be able to see it. It's going to be too small. And that's what I'll do today. And there you can see this little squirrel right, I can't point that little, right by my cheek, that little white thing. Can you see? That's a squirrel. Anyway, they like it because I feed them. And so that's my plan for today. I interrupted my plan to make a short discussion about a squirrel. People will want to know about my hat. It is from Tajikistan, from the eastern part of Tajikistan. This is in Central Asia. It's a Pamiri or Badakhshan hat, and it's one of my favorite hats, and I will be wearing this hat when I go to the grocery store today. So that's all I'm going to put in this video, and I hope everybody's doing well. I encourage you to make videos and to share them, or audio files, or text messages. My plans, beginning. Hi everybody, my name's William, and it's a Sunday morning here in Florida in the United States. And what are my plans for today? First, my plan is to make a short video and show you a little bit of Florida. It's about 8:15 in the morning. It's very quiet. It's always quiet here. And on Sunday, it is even more quiet. And what will I do today after I make this video? I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy my groceries. What are groceries? Groceries, food. I'm going to buy some eggs, milk, butter, vegetables, fruit, things like this. And I'm going to do that early this morning, and then I will come home. After that, I'm going to read. I'm going to write some things on my computer. I will go for a walk for 90 minutes, and I'll watch maybe some TV, maybe the news, maybe a comedy, maybe a movie. Those are my ordinary plans for an ordinary day, wearing a special hat from Tajikistan in Central Asia. That's my plan, or my plans for today.